Hello and welcome back to another episode. Indeed, welcome back to one of my favourite times of year. The days and nights in the build-up to probably my favourite night of the year, Halloween, of course. It's a marvellous time of year when the nights are drawing in and all of our thoughts are quite naturally turning to the more macabre things in life. In our household, as soon as my lovely wife's birthday has come and gone on the 1st of October, really October is one long excuse for us to indulge in film, music, stories, computer games, and eventually decorations towards the end of the month that really amp up the atmosphere and always bring a smile to my face. And today I figured I would just sort of preempt Halloween a little bit by sitting down with a cup of coffee and having a bit of a chat with you guys about something that I came across recently that looks like it's on the way out. It may not be actually on store shelves come Halloween, so I figured I would share it with you because I figure some of you might be interested as well, and that is essentially Cthulhu Lego, or certainly haunted Lego. Now, I should say this video is completely unplanned. I actually had planned today on a more in-depth conversation and discussion about the Joker movie, with a good week or so worth of thoughts and reflection. I wanted to go a bit deeper on my reaction to that movie and how it fits in with broader interpretations of the Joker character and, for example, Batman as well. But actually it also occurred to me that I really want to do that with my friend Paul Harrison in the Else Realm Diner series that we do on this channel. And at the moment he is neck deep, it seems, in a house restoration. He's literally replacing the floor in his house, so he hasn't really got time to sit around talking about the Joker or necessarily even an internet connection. So we will do that, and I want to do that with him and have a conversation, a nice luxurious, maybe even hour and a half conversation about the Joker. So instead, today I'm just enjoying the time of year and autumn, and specifically the fact that last week I came across this. It is a model in the Lego Hidden Side series, which is a series that makes use of augmented reality technology in the form of an app to bring Lego models to life and to make them sort of haunted. And this one absolutely is Cthulhu-ish. It's got, these sort of tentacle arms everywhere. The fisherman has grown tentacles from his back, and the colour scheme, the overall look of the thing is very muted, very sort of Innsmouthy, very Lovecraftian, and it is magnificent. And I wanted to share it with you because I love it. I absolutely love the way that this Lego model comes together, and to a certain extent the way that it interacts with the app in terms of ghosts and things floating around. But that's literally an intangible thing, in so much as I imagine in the years to come the app won't be available. I'm really drawn to the details, the colours, and specifically actually the minifigure in this set, who is the captain that is absolutely possessed in the midst of a Cthulhu-like experience. It's superb. And unfortunately, as far as I can tell, the Hidden Side series isn't doing that well in stores. In addition to the boat, there's a set that is a laboratory, like a haunted ghost lab. There's a graveyard. There's a haunted train. There is a school bus, I think, and also a school itself. And the thing that really got my attention is, I suppose, the companion to the boat, and that is the shrimp shack. It is the Hidden Side Diner, where the shrimp boat drops off its catch for patrons to to enjoy. And this set, on the one hand, is again a slightly rough around the edges, slightly Innsmouthy seafood restaurant, but it also transforms into a set that has, for example, a chef with extra arms, monsters coming out of the ground, and crucially a jetty area where the ship comes to dock, and this is where I think the story sort of takes off between the two models. This I saw today, and the reason why I'm highlighting this today, I saw was going on clearance, essentially. It was a £45 Lego set, and it's been reduced to £33 or thereabouts. In Tesco, where I got this, in Smith's Toys, in Argos, really across the board. It seems that Lego are letting go of this experiment, and it has been an experiment. I can understand why it wouldn't float everyone's boat. The idea of ghosts for some people are very controversial. The idea of AR being a requirement. I've seen some reviews that have stated that the app doesn't work on their device or their tablet or their phone. But for me, that's entirely secondary. For me, I love the slightly Lovecraftian, and if not strictly Lovecraftian, certainly the slightly subversive and spooky nature of these Lego models. I also love the sort of the realistic color palette as well, the muted colors and tones. Without it straying into the realm of full Lego City, if that makes sense. It's another thing that brought a smile to my face, hence I thought I'd share it with you today. So, yeah, the fact that this is on clearance, the fact that it has been reduced in price, just leads me to wonder whether they're going to be around in a couple of weeks' time. Hence, I dove in and got that set this morning, because I didn't want to miss out. And I'm definitely going to make a little diorama with the boat and the restaurant, probably on a floating shelf somewhere here in the office. It's superb. So there you go. In lieu of an in-depth Joker analysis, a less than comprehensive review of some Lego. But I do hope that if you hadn't heard of this before and you're intrigued, that this has been helpful for you, because I know I would have hated to have missed out on this. In so much as it's also worthwhile bearing in mind that these sets aren't from the My Ideas batch, where they're limited runs based on ideas that have been submitted to Lego, like the fishing store is very Innsmouthy, if you want to talk Lovecraftian. That I've seen people modify that to have monsters on it and this kind of thing. So that's beautiful, but that's a £150 to £300 Lego set, depending on where you buy it from. So this is affordable, and it just scratches that itch, certainly for me, and I figured it was worthwhile sharing with you guys. And so I am firmly in that Halloween mood. In the coming weeks, I'll be preparing for Halloween week, where we want to have a good time, first and foremost, here in the house. We want to have a Halloween week that we really sink our teeth into, partly because actually on November the 1st I'm travelling down to London for work purposes. It's a 7 a.m. train, so Halloween night might be slightly compromised by an early bed. So we want to have a full Halloween week, and this year here on this YouTube channel I'm going to be telling a story, as is tradition around these parts, but also I want to try a Halloween sort of feeling computer game, which is an asylum escape game. If I can, I will try an experiment with live streaming, but I can't guarantee that, so I don't want to promise something that I can't deliver on. But we'll see. But at the very least, you'll get a playthrough video, maybe an hour long, a portion of that game in Halloween week. So I'm loving making these plans. Again, this is a wonderful time of year. And next week, actually, of all things, I am tempted to revisit a Batman book that I got a while ago now, and that is Batman vs. Predator. Now, I had Batman vs. Predator and Batman vs. Predator 2, but I've been warned off trying Batman vs. Predator 3. Apparently that'll just ruin it for me. But Batman vs. Predator is a really interesting little graphic novel. It's quite thematically strong, and in the same way that I really enjoyed some of the themes coming out of Batman Death by Design, I want to try and pull together maybe a 15-minute video next week-ish, talking about some of the threads in Batman vs. Predator. It's quite compelling. The idea of being a predator in the night, for a start, how the approach to your prey is crucial in terms of the difference between Batman and the Predator, and also what compels Predator to come to Gotham and to indulge in this sequence of events that he does. I quite enjoy it, and hopefully you guys will as well. It's been a bit of a hectic week, actually, trying to fit all this stuff in, because well, basically I keep on printing off sheets that represent October 2019, so that I can adequately, or more adequately, fit things in to the next couple of weeks. And today included, I figured I would try and sneak in a cheeky little chat and a little tip for some, as I say, if not Cthulhu, certainly spooky Lego. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying the time of year as much as I am, and I can't wait for Halloween week. It's going to be great. Incidentally, can you recommend some good movies to watch for me and my lovely wife? Because we're not really into really scary or gory things. So Hostel is a no, Jigsaw is a no, this kind of thing. No, thank you. But recently, actually, it was my father-in-law who recommended, was it Fright Night? And then I think it was Return of the Living Dead as well. These sort of slightly lighter touch, sort of 80s and 90s movies. I am definitely up for discovering more of those. So if you have any hints or tips, comment below, let me know, and we'll see what we think of them. I may, depending on what we're able to get our hands on, I may do a little sort of bit of feedback for you to let you know how they went down. It's a fine balance, but comment below, let me know. Right, I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you for watching. As ever, until next time, do take care. Bye bye.